This is an automatic shade using an Arduino Uno. Here we can see the microcontroller on the circuit for the system. We also have the limit switches, which are located at the bottom and the top of the shade. They will establish the lower and upper limit of the shade. In here we can see the gearbox, which contains a motor with a gear reduction that will help us lower the speed of the motor and increase the torque. As soon as we turn on the device, the red LED turns on, indicating that the device is on. Immediately after the system starts, the automatic mode is activated by default. In this case, the shade is closing because it is dark outside. Once the shade reaches the lower limit switch, it stops, preventing the shade from going any lower. By pressing the change mode button, the user is able to manually control the shade by pressing the up or down buttons. Notice that the manual mode is indicated by a white LED. By pressing the up button, the user is able to raise the shade. Once the shade reaches the upper limit switch, it stops, preventing the shade from going any higher, regardless of the user input. By pressing the down button, the user is able to lower the shade. Now we go back to the automatic mode by pressing the change mode button. Notice how the white LED turns off, indicating that the system is now in automatic mode. In this part, the lower limit switch failed to detect the shade, and the motor will continue to operate until the limit switch is pressed. Now we are going to test the system during the day. First, we are going to demonstrate some of the functions previously described. Notice that the sensor is placed in the window facing outside. The system is designed to be triggered only by the light of the sun. It won't react to the light from inside of the house, even if the sensor is facing towards inside of the house. Now the mode is changed and the system will work in automatic mode. As opposed to the other footage, This time the shade opens because there is enough light outside to trigger the sensor. Thank you for watching. Please leave any comments, questions or suggestions down below.